Test, 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 test. I'm live, yes. Hello, everyone. How's it going? I thought that today was a kind of a different day because we didn't have much events to go through together. Story was also finished last week, so I thought let's just play together the game and try out some interesting teams. That's what I like to do most, to be fair, especially in such games. In in that Wuthering Waves has a lot of interesting team building as it grows. So yeah, here's my notes at what I thought about. Yeah, I'm an old school guy. I just have yellow notes depicting what I would like to try out. I'm not sure if I will do every single one of them if anything else comes up, because you know what, the whole thing is to just try out teams that you also want to see. I do have like every character in the game except Yinlin. Yeah, I'm missing one of the whole roster we have in Wuthering Waves. Yeah, and it's kind of painful to miss Yinlin because my Electro teams need some sub DPS and to fill the spot, and Yinlin isn't there. So, regardless, we can play also whatever you want to craft or think about or want to test and try out. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's going great. It's a Saturday, so yeah, it's a relaxing day. It should be a relaxing day, at least for all of us. And that's what this stream is going to be about, to just sit back and relax and enjoy some funny or great walkthrough gameplay. We'll see how this goes. It might be just funny because some of the teams, yeah, I'm not sure how they will go. Especially this Tarot Adversity. Let's see. For starters, I thought if you don't have something to add, some characters you want to try out, I thought we could try some Lupa DPS. What do I mean with that? Like straightforward Lupa, being the TPS, which might not be effective because I'm not sure if I want to run here with monofusion characters, because then she doesn't become actually TPS, kind of. What I was thinking was like Lupa, then Verina and Jiangxin, which is a more free to play team as well, if you think about it. It's like two standard characters, and if you just have Lupa, you can just have this team as well. It's easy to have this. But it will miss some fusion damage bonus here, but it was Lupa supposedly will get a huge buff from Jiangxin. That said, Jiangxin is very slow, unfortunately, for us. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this will go well, but we can always try out. Come on, I wanted to reset what I was doing here. You're seeing my next video will be up in 2 days, I think. Tomorrow, I think 2 days later, which will feature another team with Lupa and more free to play at that with GCR, which is very good, trust me. Tune in so you can watch it. So I was thinking Lupa, then very nice Jackson, right? Let me check you have the right echoes here. I think I usually have Jackson ready at any time, like, yeah. Okay, this is kind of a sub DPS, kind of fills the sub DPS spot here in this team, and in general, to be fair. Usually run here with a bit surges so you can have more energy regen as well, which is a lot. She usually has Resonance Liberation by the time she comes up with that much. We can run others, like Stoner, to have the crit rate, but I think it's okay. Like, I'm missing crit rate, but yeah, it doesn't matter much. Very nice, always ready to go. And Lupa, I was thinking of running one of the two. Oh no, not this one. Like getting Edges of Harvest to see how it goes. She has a lot of critter with that, to be fair. And a lower energy region though, which is kind of why I liked Lustrous Razor more. You know what, let's just go with Lustrous Razor. She has enough energy region as it is. Alright, let's see how this can go against a more simple enemy. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it's not simple, but yeah, this is the Echoing Tower thing. I don't remember. I always confuse Echoing Tower with the other one. Which is the Sentry Construct in any case. It has a fusion res decreased and also a fusion damage bonus increase, which is good for Lupa, so we might be able to just do that with them. But we need to break him first, and then let's go with very nice regular rotation. And then Jackson. I will be missing the intro skill of Lupa. Oh shit. Yeah, you're missing the intro skill like that. But you know what? No, you won't be missing it if I'm fast enough, because you're just missing it for the first turn, for the first rotation. Yeah. Yeah, you're missing for the first rotation. Oh no. I missed the opportunity to strike him down. No. To be fair, I think she's doing much more damage when she's with full fusion, even when you buff it this much. That's weird to see, actually. Even so, she might be able to just do it. Her intro skill is still very strong, to be fair. I might be a little off. The start is very slow, and also the action is very slow. Yeah. Let's try again. I think this team is not very good, but I think it can beat at least one part of the one floor, one boss like in Tower Adversity. If it has some area effects that, you know, contribute to Lupa, because I think your damage kinda drops. You know what? I might have messed up. I can start with Lupa regularly by casting a Resonance Liberation. Yeah, it might be that the best case. Like, instead of starting with Verna like a regular rotation, you also do Resonance Liberation fast. You also do Resonance Liberation fast, so Lupa can cast the skill. Here, you know, additional attack after the character casts Resonance Liberation. Now why don't I have Resistance Liberation ready? It's okay. I think that's better, yeah. I think I messed up the previous one because I didn't start the rotations very well. Like, I started very slow because I didn't start with Loop, I started with Verina. It might not be the best choice, you know? This is a little bit faster. Okay, he didn't freeze us, that's good. Because I'm sitting back at this point. And now I'll break his guard, right? Yeah. Alright. That's good. Lupa's rotation is fast, if you ask me. Come on. Yeah, I was late. Oh, alright. He did it. She did cast the extra skill, that's good, that's good. Alright. Wow, that was a strong intro skill right there. That, ooh. No, I take it back, I take it back. You know what? She does cast a lot of... She does do a lot more damage. You have to be kidding me. What the fuck was that? I thought I cast the enhanced skill. And then I cast it and Sentry just flew away. What the fuck? You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, it's feasible. It's feasible though. Like, that's me messing up, kinda, because I did cast the enhanced resonance skill, but yes, for some reason it didn't go off. Volume tactics, alright, I guess. How much more damage do you need to go down? But yeah, in any case, I think if you have the right area effect, this is a good thing, because Lupa does a lot of damage with her intro skill and her ult, her Resonance Liberation. Like, she goes off and launches 120k damage out of nowhere. Because of Jiangxin's buffs to Resonance Liberation, to be fair. Jiangxin is... You know what? Jiangxin is kinda underrated. Because she's slow. But here... Outer skill is one of the strongest in the game. Especially if you count the fact that there are not many... there are not many characters with this outer skill. Yeah, with this outer skill. Like, enhancing Resonance Liberation damage bonus is kinda rare in this game at this point. And some characters need it, like Sunny Yao or Lupa in this case. Just keep in mind that my Jackson is R3. So, come on. So she's kinda faster than R0 or anything before R3. Yeah, it's easy actually. Actually, it's not a bad team. Lupa does a lot more damage than Monofusion. Yeah. If you build up buffs like this many buffs, she actually does more damage, because you need to count the fact that even though she's missing the buffs from her backhand stacks, because you're missing fusion teams, like, you get a 6% attack increase at 10 fusion bonus. Always. Because we're always fighting overloaded Calamity class targets, especially in Third Adversity. So yeah, you miss this 10% increase, all right, because you don't have 3 fusion resonators the team, and you also miss, where is it? Oh, here it is. You ignore less fusion res of the opponent because you don't have 3 fusion resonators. You have only 1 actually, so you kind of only ignore 3%. So you do get the backhand stacks though, but not the extra fusion damage bonus. Yeah, if you count those in, you actually lose penetration. Like 6% penetration is not a lot. It's good. It's good. But yeah, it's okay. And you also miss the percent fusion damage bonus. But you do get the attack percentage. Yeah, my bad. You do get the attack percentage. So you have 80% attack percentage increase always, just because you play Lupa. But you're missing, like, let's say around 20% damage, let's say, in Lupa, but you get attack from where is it here? Outro skill. Damn. I haven't read Verina's skills for like a year ago. Yeah, since her release. Yeah, you do get 20% attack here, which pretty much comes to. Oh, you also get the 15% that's 50, sorry, not 20, 15% that's damage amplification, which comes a little bit closer to what you're missing with Lupa when you don't have monofusion, but it's still not covering for not playing fusion characters. This outro skill doesn't cover for that. But where is it? I think not that. Oh, here it is. Here's the 20%. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I haven't read this Verina skills for like forever. Damn. Yeah, so with this 20% increase, and provided you also do, yeah, you also do the outro skill always, you get this one, you kinda cover for what you're missing with Lupa. Then you get Tianxin up and get another 38% amplification in Resonance Liberation damage, which is most of what Lupa scales with, right? Like her Resonance Liberation actually takes Resonance Liberation damage bonus amplifications. Also, her enhanced resonance skills are their damage increases with Resonance Liberation damage bonus. So yeah, with these two, you actually get more than playing monofusion team. So if you want to play Lupa as a DPS, let's say that you do not have, it's a fly here. Why is it a fly here? You do not have, you know, all the fusion characters you need, like let's say Brand and Sanli. Like this is your premium team. This is your premium team because everyone does damage. You know, and you're not lacking heal. Don't forget that, because Brand heals you and seals you. So this is your premium team. Everyone does damage. Everyone gets damage increase. Everyone is happy. But if you do not have all these characters, you can still play Lupa as a DPS pretty much well, and she will do damage even with standard characters. Let's test them out. Like I did like this team, to be fair. I wasn't sure if I would like this team, but yeah, it was actually fun. Maybe Lupa. I think I like Lupa very much. Her whole kit is very interesting to me, so this might make things, you know, enjoyable for me in the end. But let's test this team in a little harder boss, a little more hard boss than before. Since, you know, the hazard tower this time around didn't buff fusion that much, to be fair. Like, they have decreased fusion rates by 10%, which is okay. It's like around 50% damage bonus, I think. So, like, you get something around that. I'm not sure about the numbers, but I think it's something around that. But then this secondary effect is, yeah, whatever, for fusion. It's like one more extra damage based on HP. Who cares in fusion teams? Like Lupa, no one has HP in this team except for, no, even Verina doesn't have. Yeah, so this is a harder tower because you only have one effect to help you. Let's see how this goes. We will need a little more criticals than that, Lupa. So, you know. Alright, let's fire up Resonance Liberation first. I cannot. Oh, I did break his guard. Great. Alright. But Resonance Liberation is kinda slow at first, you know, to fill up. Because you use it immediately in the first rotation. Come on, do some crits. We need them, especially in this boss. We're not making it for the extra attack. Oh, we do. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I cast D to fill up her Forte quicker. Because GXin is kinda slow already to fill up her Concerto bar. As it is. So yeah. Yeah. We need to have the Forte bar filled up. Wait, what? What happened here? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we kinda need her Forte bar quickly filled up because without your full Forte bars you won't be able to get Concerto energy fast. You see, like, if you complete your full Forte bar, she's ready to go. You just have to fill it. How's time? Yeah, it's not. Like, this team is, it's okay, it's good, but you need a lot more buffs. It crits, actually. Come on, for real. Lupa hasn't crit once. I think I might change her weapon to see if it has some better effect. But we will lose energy regen, which is very bad. Yeah, this is whatever. But at least she will be able to do crit. Let's see how she goes with Ages of Harvest, because I do not have your signature. Yeah, that was a crit. At least she crits, but yeah, this will be bad because we won't have much resonance energy now. Or, you know what? It's okay. I think it's still okay. It's better. Kinda. Yeah, it's kinda slower to recover energy, resonance energy, when you don't have 120 resonance energy. Come on. Ooh. Her face got filled up. Oh shit, I messed up. Yeah, come on. GXing is slow. That's also painful in this team. And yeah, Resonance Liberation isn't ready yet, so it's kind of slower to continue. Come on, even now she didn't crit. Like, what do you need? It's like she has 75 crit rate. What more do you need to crit? Yeah, it's not. I think it's not feasible if you don't have a little better area effect and crits. Like, this is painful to watch. Like, it's not a bad team, but it had to be faster, and to be able to do more damage you need kind of better area of effects. Area effects. Yeah, but at least she can do like 100k damage if she crits. Yeah, we're living. Yeah, that's one team I was thinking about. So I think it can be good. It's doing alright for what it is. Like, you have two starter characters, no signature weapons whatsoever. Like, even now, you saw that before. I didn't put Ages of Harvest to Lupa. It wasn't needed. Like, Lucius Razor has very good attack, gives energy reason, which is important if you haven't hit 120 already with your echoes. But you have to just farm a little bit more, let's say, to hit 50% crit rate, to at least have a better chance to crit, because otherwise you're just playing with luck. Let's just say. So yeah, these are the echoes. All of them have crit rated crit damage. As you will see, crit rate is on the high end sometimes, like at least 6.9 and more. Once you do have 6.9 and more across all 5 echoes, you do get 8 crit rate from her skills, from your skill tree, so you will have 50% for sure. But yeah, it needs a little bit more farming. But you play here with a starter weapon. You can have Lucius Razor at any time you want, which is great. Same goes with GXing. Like, you didn't even need Abyss Surges, to be fair. You can just farm Celeste Spiral, let's say. It will be okay. Or a Marcato. You can have a Marcato. I play Yuhu with Marcato, to be fair, to always have the Resonance Liberation up. So yeah, this will also help GXing have your Resonance Liberation up. And very nice, you know, it's the classic variation, and you know, attack scaling echoes. So yeah, that's one team. I think it can do great, but it has its limits. Next up, I think, since we're getting Prolava in a bit, I think in 2 weeks, kind of, give or take, let's try out the Mono Havoc team. Let's get more accustomed to, you know, Mono Havoc, because Prolava, I think Prolava will bring Mono Havoc teams even more. Like, we already have Mono Havoc teams. Like, you can do Camellia, Rocky, and Cantarella. Like, this is the one of the Mono Havoc teams. There are others that you can do. Like, the one that I going to try out is Danzin, Rocky, and Cantarella. Yeah, I think this has potential, to be fair, because you try to buff Dancing with Rokia, and Cantarella buffs Rokia. So that's how it go, the synergy I think in this team. At least as I was crafting it, like in my head, theory crafting, you know. You do damage with Cantarella. You also buff Rokia for when her turn comes. That then she buffs Dungeon. Some might say that, do you need all of this? Why did you play solo Dungeon? Yeah, some floors that can be countered by just solo Dungeon, you know. But she can do more damage like that. It's more fun. Probably, yeah. I don't know. Well, some people like solo dancing, but others. I've seen some people in the community like not be fans of solo dancing. There are fans, like it's split. There are fans and there are no fans. Like I've seen some people saying, finally someone plays a team with dancing, not her alone. You know. But of course, another team that we can try out is Rokia's. I think scales with heavy attack, right? Yeah, it's Mortefi is one of the teams that someone that you can place here, or Verinas or Keeper, like a regular support. You begin with Storekeeper, then you go to Rocky, and then you finish up with Dancing, who will have a full of buffs. But let's stick to the plan and try the Mono Havoc teams, because we will get Frolova, and Mono Havoc teams will become a thing, like Fusion teams have become just now. And it will be more effective, I think, as well, because Mono Fusion is now like top tier teams. One of the best teams in the game at the moment. So I think Frolova will bring this air of change, let's say, to the game, just like Lupa did. So let's just try it out, right? We're not missing anything. We'll begin with Sentry Construct, so we know where we're heading. I won't try out Scar yet because it's slightly harder and also has area effects that are, worthless, totally. And also, they have Havoc resistance, so yeah, this is not not the tower you want to try out with Havoc teams. Camellia can probably beat it, but with her premium team, but yeah, we're not doing that. So, let's go dancing Rokia Cantarella, right? I always begin with the second one. I don't know. I'm just used to having the support in the middle. So let's give the right weapons to each one. I would play Red Spring in Dancing. I usually do, but for the purpose of this video, I will give Emerald of Genesis just to be more free-to-play friendly, let's say. If you missed Rokia, I think it's a good opportunity to get here whenever she comes up. I think Cantarella is up next in 2.5, if I remember right. I think it's Frolova, Cantarella, and Camellia, right? I'm not sure. But I think I've seen Cantarella coming up, her banner coming up at 2.5. It will be her first rerun. And yeah, Cantarella is good. I haven't used her that much, to be fair, but she's a good buffer for Jinxie. She's a good buffer for Havoc teams. She heals, so you also, when you do a mono Havoc team, you're not missing heals in case you face enemies that actually drop bombs at you. So yeah, she's good. She's a good pick, but for me, Rokia was like one of the best Havoc characters out there. She's, to be fair, is one of the best characters overall for me, because here Whimpering Wastes, he helps Whimpering Wastes a lot, like a lot, anyone. And that's the great stuff about Rokia. It can help anyone. like, she buffs attack. Only Katithia doesn't like that. So yeah, Erokia is a solid pick to get generally for your account. It will help you immensely in Whimpering Wastes, which we'll cover after Tower Adversity, and in general, like also in Tower Adversity, this is great. So we run here with Stone Art. That's the only weird and hard thing with Rokia, to be fair, that her weapon options are not good. You can run here with Abyss Surges, but you have to have 70% crit rate to hit the max attack stat buff. I think it's 200 flat attack that she can give. Yeah, I remember right. Which is achievable with 70% crit rate. Or more. You can do whatever after you reach. So these stats I think are good. This is what I lack. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to optimize here in terms of crit damage, because I was trying to hit, as you can see, crit rate more. But yeah. That's Rokia, that's Cantarella. Cantarella, I usually run here with Rhymed Sprouts, so she can have a better balance in all of your stats. It's also good for her, I think, because it buffs basic attack. Cantarella is a ZZ for Havoc. Yeah, basically. So, yeah. Dungeon has the right echoes as well, right? I can put Camille's in, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, I need to put the right echoes for, yeah, for Cantarella. The good thing with Havoc is that you buff and buff and buff. That's the spirit of Havoc, right? Havoc teams, mono Havoc teams. You just buff everyone a lot with a launch of Midnight Veil. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I kinda missed that. Let's begin with Dungeon. I think it might be easier to counter him with Dungeon. Yeah. I always first cast Rokia's Resonance Liberation, because she will be able to have it ready when her turn comes in immediately. Yeah, Cantarella's Resonance Liberation isn't up yet, so yeah, that's fine. And I also missed my enhanced resonance skill. Yeah, I'm not playing very well this team, but you get the point that what we're trying to do, right? We buff every character a lot. They all do damage because of the buffs each one gives to each other. I'll cast Resist Liberation now, so I can be... Alright, now I did hair rotation a little bit better, to be fair. So you see, when you... Oh, shit. When you cast Resist Liberation for Rokia first, you have it always up when her turn comes. Come on. Yeah, this was easy. Like, I messed up in a lot of rotations, and they still cleared it with like 15 seconds to go, with no area effects to give them buffs. Like, yeah, only this one, but they were doing some random fusion damage after intro skill. Yeah. So you see, the concept of the Mono Havoc teams is to buff each character with their previous one. In Mono Fusion team is like to have Lupa as the centerpiece for everyone to be buffed, and you know, Brand gives shields and does provide damage for Chun-Li as well, and yeah, Chun-Li does her bursts, and Lupa her burst with intro skill. But Havoc teams perform a little bit differently at this point. We do not have something to go against Havoc here, so let's try this out. So yeah, Havoc's try to buff each character like once. Like Cantarella, Rokia, Dancing. That's all. And actually Dancing now buffed Cantarella as well, which is good. And I also didn't do it before. Like, what am I even doing at this point? How did I beat the previous boss with playing the team entirely wrong? Yeah, dancing does a lot of damage. Alright. We're doing well. Come on. Ooh, messed up. I want to press tough. What? Ooh. Yeah, I need to go. I messed up this rotation because, come on, what are you doing? I messed up this rotation because I was hit when I wasn't expecting it. Why did she miss that? I hate it when bosses just go back randomly, a few steps back for no reason. Yeah. I'm not sure if they do have. For some reason, it seems like the boss has a lot of HP. It might be the fact that we're getting HP inflation because of the teams that come out. But I also need to play better, so I'll leave a little benefit of doubt. If the boss didn't do random jumps here and there, I think things would be a little bit easier. Yeah, like this little jump behind just messed up a little bit of my damage. Like here as well. I think you need to be close to 50% HP for the boss in 4 minutes to be able to clear it without issues. Alright, now we hit it. We messed up before because we got hit by that instead of breaking its guard. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad though. Alright, we're not casting Rose Liberation at this point because we're gonna get so behind. Yeah, I think we're not making it. Yeah, I think it's... Again, this team is very good, but you need a little better area effects to counter the boss. Because now you literally have 0 buffs. 0 buffs. Their HP are deflated because of the buffs they get to counter a little bit the teams that you actually have to play against them to win. Like Cartithia and Lupa. Yeah, just... Let me scratch my ear a little bit. And I think we're taking a lot of more time to buff Dungeon than what she needs. Though to be fair, I think she won't be able to do amazingly solo as well. Let's try it out to see the difference though. But I will play with red Spring now. To see if there's a difference in the damage as well. Or you know what? Let's try first Emerald of Genesis to check, you know, the full team or with Emerald of Genesis in dungeon or solo dungeon with Emerald of Genesis. I don't think it will be amazing because first of all you need to be very careful not to get hit. Second of all, it's... Again, you don't get area effects. Yeah, and you also don't have to miss this at all, because you lose a lot of damage. Because the boss decides to just go back a little. Yeah, it one as well. Like, it's still good because Dungeon is... Oh. It teleported back. I couldn't see the attack. Yeah, sucked. It's still... Dungeon is still always great in soloing stuff. If you don't have Havoc enemies against her or... You know. Yeah. We use this as a dodge for the attack, to be fair. Because I was confident I could dodge this well. Yeah, without area effects and at least the enemy is like Electro, so it doesn't have a resistance to make things worse. Yeah, you have to be careful of this because he flies out from angles that you don't see them. I didn't break his guard there? How? How? Damn. Damn. His guard wasn't breaking, fellas. Unfortunately. And we ate the attack on the face. That's bad. Yeah, wait. Come on. Always the few steps back. I need to cast the enhanced heavy attack in the Chaos Cleave. You know, not when he's ready to go a few steps back. Like here is the best case scenario. I missed him? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did break his guard now. Yeah, it was worth it. I missed the half of the attack. I didn't dodge well here. You can miss half of the Chaos Cleave attack if you break his guard there. It's worth to break Mephis' guard when he's, you know, sprinting back and forth to hit you. We didn't catch him. Come on. What is this fucking boss? Yeah, classic. Am I just stupid that I'm still hitting him there? Yeah. The attack missed his guard. It's okay. But yeah, you can use attacks to break his guard, especially in that state when he sprints forward and backward, you know, at random places. Because it will help his sprinting, actually. And that's one of the things that are not, let's say, said outrightly. You need to find out yourself by playing against the boss. Fucking Memphis. Like here, if you break his guard, he stops sprinting, usually. But now he's done again? Okay, that's weird. Alright, we'll break his guard and then do the Chaos Flip. Fuck you. I'm missing half of my attack, so yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder to clear it in time as well. But you know. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't miss the attack so much. But you know what? The damage is, again, the damage is not very good. I mean, Dungeon has damage, but again, without area effects at all, at the boss that has like 1,000,000 HP, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time here. With solo dungeon, but I think solo dungeon can clear sentry. So yeah, I'm not even trying fallacy. Like, no. With these two 1,000,000 HP fallacy with two dudes that just waste time, really. Capitanus would take 1,000,000 years to just come and have HP bar available to hit, and then the raids against the stat just hold their shields and guard themselves without doing anything. They're just a major waste of time, these two. And with fallacy flying around like a fly, like the one I have in my house, you know, it's not easy to do this with random teams. And also, I would try Spectro teams here, but like if you want, we can try out the Zani team. Like Zani with Verina and Mortefi. If I put Mortefi in. Like, where is he? Let me quickly bring back some of the weapons to the right people, characters. Because, yeah. Okay. I hate forgetting the weapons to the wrong people. So I think this is alright. Yeah. Mortephy is not though. We need to static mist. I have one so far. I want to get one more static mist so I can have like one with Mortephy, one with Chacona. Because I don't have his signature as well. He has his echoes always. His stats are okay, like not great to be fair. He can get a little more crit damage, but who cares about Mortephy at this point? I mean, crit damage of Mortephy at this point. Let me be clear, Mortephy is very good, but we don't care about his damage. Alright, so we begin with Zani as always. Get a little bit ahead in her stacks and then go with Mortephy. Motorvenina buffs the entire team. And then Zani has the full buffs of Mortephy and Verina. She has a little bit, stacks. I don't remember the name. So she can do one rotation at least with a root if we manage to hit the damn thing. Oh, she can do two. Alright. You know what? I like it. Alright, let's do more to have... Ooh, almost. Yeah, and the show must go on, same shit. Again, this team doesn't get anything from the area of effects except, the decrease in spectral. I think no. Actually, wait a second. Do we have... No, we don't have Spectral. We have Spectral Resist. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Yeah, it's increased. I'm dumb. You cannot beat these bosses. I can try out Premium Team for Zani. But... no way you can do it. Like, this is a good test. To test the limits. Premium Team Zani, when the area of effect increases, it's against you, like increases spectral resistance. Then we get close to him, and then we go to Phoebe after Soulkeeper casts his skills. You always animation cancel her heavy attack. No, he heavy attack, her last attack, like here. Alright, now we're ready to rumble. Like, Zani still does a lot of damage here. Maybe her premium team has him. Maybe they can do it. Just stop for a minute, thank you. Oh, I did hit him. Keep in mind that my Phoebe is R1, so her Resonance Liberation actually does a lot of good things. A lot more things that the normal one. And remember, with Zani, you always start with E. Gotta go fast. I think we can do it. Alright, let's cast one liberation. And Zani's turn. We cast immediately liberation here so we can just pummel him. Don't need to be late now. It's 10 seconds. Alright, yeah. They still have him. The primitive still wins the boss even when they're against. The area effects are against them. Okay, that's good to know. The HP hasn't inflated that much. But they won't do it here. No. Here is like a big fuck you to to this team, like, you know, to any Spectre, like even Jinxie. I think Jinxie can also win this thing. Let's not play with Storekeeper though, just to test the waters. I can play with Cadarella also here. But yeah, whatever, I want to play with Zezi. I like Zezi a little bit more, to be fair. She's alright, right? Okay, she was the right one. I want to see more characters the list that will benefit from older echo sets, to be fair. And when I say older, I'm not saying like 1.0 echoes necessarily, but 1.2, 1.1, I think, from the parts of Jinxie, here, from Jue, from Rina Seed as well. Like Carlotta's echo set seems so great for resonance skill damage characters that scale with resonance skill damage, but you also have to kind of have a Glacio character to benefit a lot from it. Otherwise you won't benefit much. At least as much. I want to see a character coming up that's going to benefit so much from resonance skill damage that this echo set is still be good even if they're not Glacio. You know what I mean? Like this, we don't need another resonance skill damage character that's Glacio element, so we can finally have another character that needs this echo set, you know? What? Yeah, what? I thought I hit him there. Whatever. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, I went to the same stage again. Hit me all you like. Who cares? We immediately cast the resource liberation, so the rest of the rotation can fill up her resonance liberation. Same goes with Jinxie here. Cast the bomb. Yeah, her damage didn't drop a lot, to be fair. Like, I think she can do 300k with this team. And she did 267, right? Yeah, it is a visible damage drop, like I'm not saying, but it's okay. It's bearable, I think. But you have to hit crits here. If you hit crits, I think we're doing it. Like, it's not gonna be hard to finish this boss as well with Jinxie, even though the area effect drops her damage. Come on. We broke his guard with the eraser skill. Great. Right, that was bad now. if you don't hit crits, you see that immediately the boss becomes a little bit harder. I have tried to build Jinxie with I think 65 crit rate, so she can do more crit damage attacks. But yeah, it's the fact that you missed one crit is already showing up in the time. Like, if you miss one, things seem dark. But that's still, I think that even if you miss one, you should be able to counter the boss to beat it. If you know, don't mess up like me here. Yeah. Let's do resist liberation here. We also try to hit the target fast, so we can have incandescence for her auto skill immediately. You know, it's important to fill up her further bar quicker and don't wait. You know. Oh shit! I missed that. Yeah, this is not good. We'll go through with it. We'll go with it, but you shouldn't miss Zez's third version skill. Oh, what the fuck. Broke his cut with Verina. Yeah. Right. Let's play it better now. Cast first Resist Liberation, then the rest of the attack, so it can accumulate energy. Resonance energy. Yeah. You see that your Resist Liberation isn't hitting 100k, and that's because of the area effect. What? But yeah, to be fair, if you have Soulkeeper here, it's easy. I would have beaten it already. Right? Because everything would be crits at this point. And the crits would also hit a little bit harder, I think, with Soulkeeper. Rather than Verina's buffs. But now we're also ahead in time. So I'm just gonna say that you don't need Soulkeeper to clear this floor. If you have Jinxie and, you know, Zezi or Cantarella, maybe you will need those two though, not Mortefi, to be able to clear this with more ease. Yeah, but this... okay. I missed the last crit. That again is gonna cost us. If I don't miss this one, I think we will beat it just in time. But again, I missed it. Damn. It's like for a millisecond, right? Even if I did miss two crits, it was like for a millisecond. You get the point, I think. I don't want to tire you more with... this is painful to watch, right? It's painful to watch. So, what's next? Something I didn't do this time around was Lumi DPS. You will probably ask me why, and I will... No, you won't. You're good people. You don't ask many questions like this. But you know, I didn't do it because even though I do like to play Lumi, I felt that this wasn't the tower of adversity that benefited here a lot. You know, because the middle towers, the hazard tower has an electro boss, first things first, and also it has area of effect that drops resistance, that decreases resistance for electro characters, electro resistance, and the other tires don't give much. Like, I'm not even paying attention to this anymore, more than this. Because even if you don't have, let's say that, no, you don't have electro res here, decreasing for the boss, right? If this area effect gives you something for Lumi, at least something that she can benefit from, she can do it. She can clear one boss. But here, she gains nothing, like zero. So that's why I haven't tried it before. I thought to try out some more teams instead, since I had the opportunity. But you are privileged to see me trying Lumi DPS here this time. Let's see how they go. Alright, so we first break Sentry's card, then we go to Sanhua and Lumi immediately casts Resist Liberation to get attack from here if you have here at R6, R5, I don't remember where, in which Resonance Chain he gains attack from casting here Resonance Liberation. I think it's R4 maybe. Anyway, you always do Resonance Liberation first. This team is fast, that's the good thing, because of Sanhua. Like, you see how fast it is, right? And actually, Lumi benefits a lot from Sanhua, even if she's just a 4-star character. Alright, let's go to Storekeeper. It's not a good position to be. Oh shit. Yeah, we kinda lost a little bit time too. Oh, I haven't changed Sanhwa's weapon, right? It's okay. Let's see how this goes. She won't be able to do much damage anyway. Oh shit, wait. Have I given Lumi the right weapon? This is why I tell you. I tell you, that's why we always have the right weapons in each character, because, yeah, as you see... Hot damn. I always forget to change weapons, because instinctively I can speak, I tell you. I instinctively think that I do have the right weapons and I need to just check echoes, but tell you what, it's usually the other way around. Alright, let's go. Now we're seeing some good damage. We do have some time, so we don't need to... Oh. I went and cast this like when he tried to pummel me. Alright. It's okay, it's okay. We could do this a little bit better to increase our damage, but it's okay. It's still alright. Because we are fast. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, we had a few hiccups along the process, but it's still good. And that's also a good part of Lumi, that you get to dodge Sentry's attacks very easily. Like, you see. Come on, why are you doing this to me now? We broke his guard? Great. Alright. It's 3 damage, people. Yeah, it's easy. Why didn't I do Loom, actually? Yeah, I could have done it. Yeah. It was fucking easy. Yeah. Like, you can clear stuff like this with just standard characters. I bet they can do this with Verina as well. Like, we messed up a few times along the run and have 25 seconds to spare. And all of them have standard weapons, right? 4-star for Swordkeeper, and you know, the standard 5-star for someone with the standard 5-star for Lumi. Right? You don't even sometimes for some bosses you don't even need shiny stuff, you know? Shiny characters with great damage and shiny weapons with that make them amazing. Ooh, I forgot the fallacy. What? What the fuck? Okay. I don't know how he threw Sanhua away. That's the first time I see something like that. Anyway, we still continue the rotation as usual. You see, the damage is, I think, is a little bit less with Verina, and his crits are not as consistent as before because, you know, you don't have Soulkeeper's Stellar End. You know, what the fuck is happening with you, Sanhua? You should be able to let me switch out immediately, not... What? Alright, I'll play better, alright. I'm just swinging at this point. Swinging my sword at this point, so yeah. Alright. But you can't dodge in the air, unfortunately. Like, no, the damage is kinda... Ooh, what? I'm stuck? Alright, that's weird again. That's another weird thing I haven't seen before, alright. And yeah, their damage is similar. Lumi's damage is similar with very nice Soulkeeper. It's just her crits are not that consistent. Come on. Yeah, I forgot that you... He just remembered to fire shotgun weapons, whatever they are. What? What the fuck is this boss doing at this point? He just dodged the Resonance Liberation by just randomly flying up. Okay, I guess. I don't know what's happening in this fight, really. Sometimes I'm just wondering. Break his guard. I think I'll do one more rotation. I'm not good in terms of time. Yeah, I'm a little bit off. I think I missed some points of damage because he just did some random things throughout the fight. Like I missed the resist liberation damage from Lumi because he just decided to fly away when I decided to cast it. I immediately regret my decision. Come on, Sanfa, why are you doing this to me, really? Oh, okay. Why am I stuck again? What the fuck? Why this game against me? What am I doing? Just let me run. Yeah, that was fucking bad. He now decides to just go back again. He stopped somehow when I tried to. This is a really annoying boss if you think about it. He's just so random. Like his attacks are also kind of stupid. And interrupt a lot of the flow of the combat. I really need to hit crits in Resist Liberation. Alright. Yeah, the difference between Verina and Shopkeeper is kinda bigger than we thought initially when Shopkeeper came out. I always thought that Verina was not as good, but yeah. Even if you took a look at how they do the rotation, you can see the difference even right there in terms of speed and ease, and then actual buffs. But yeah, to be fair, I can do some things better. So yeah. Let's run more time. It wasn't enhanced, I think. Yeah. I think I pressed the button and did it faster. Come on, why is he flying away? You've got to be kidding me sometimes, right? Just look at this fucking boss. Do more crits. Do more crits, Lumi. Ooh, we need to switch out immediately. Yeah. But we couldn't. We didn't make it, but okay. We survived. We survived. That's important. Oh yeah, of course. What? I did that though. I think I'll just depend on the area effect at this point, that, you know, drops a bomb with intro skills. Yeah, we did it. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Lumi can do stuff. totally free to play team. No area effects, providing much stuff other than, you know, a little bit of damage when you cast intro skills. We did win because of that now, at least at this point. But you know what? Yeah, that's why area effects are for, right? What we can try out now is the same thing with Kaltaro. But let's try out in Scar. I'm not sure if, you know, he can beat it because the executions are very annoying as well. And Kaltaro needs, you know, like, he needs a little bit more stationary, guys, you know, if you know what I mean. Let's do Ages of Harvest though, because my crit rate is not good. But we go free to play again, alright? Varina needs vigor. Yeah, I need to reset this one. I'm not playing Kaltaro versus Cedar because, you know, I think you know the result. Like, let's try something that we don't know. That we don't know the result of. Alright. Wait, I need to cast the enhanced heavy attack first. What's happening? Why aren't he feeling his forte bar when he casts? Oh, they dodged it. Yeah, that's something you learn by doing this over and over again. That when he does this thing, the executioner actually dodges. I mean, what and why? I'm faster than you, and yeah, this is. Yeah, we go out, all out. Yeah. No, not this. Yeah, okay. I don't want to dodge anything in this fight versus them. Like, I want to just attack them because fallacy. You need time for fallacy. Because fallacy flies and Kaltaro won't be able to reach him easily. So you already lose a lot of time with fallacy. So I just want to, you know, burst through these guys. Like so. How did he catch him? Just tell me how. How did he catch him there? When he does his skill, he is actually targetable. Like, they could just not make it so. Like, he has a lot of hard stuff to do already. He doesn't have to do targetable when he's in the air flashing his sword. You know what I mean? Yeah, we dodged that this time. I'll try with Swordkeeper if we see that very nice hard to do it. Because we are already at 4 minutes, we should have been able to be at Fallacy, at Scar, sorry, Fallacy, I was saying Fallacy. Yeah, we should have been on Scar already. Yeah, why I was thinking Fallacy. I'm actually brain dead, alright. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It's Scar, yeah, it's Scar, so it's easier. I was thinking Follows here. I was thinking of Hazard Tower for some reason. My bad. But yeah, you know what? Same. You need to be fast here in any case. Because car won't allow you as well to be, to do whatever you want. Leave me alone. Thanks. You know what's also annoying about the executioners is that when you break their guard, they're coming back on their feet very fast. Yeah, here you need to do some dodges because he's very strong. Yeah. He caught here in the air. Like, what the fuck? He short cuts your mid there. This is the chance to attack him. And this one. He also dodged this one and goes away. Again. Yeah, that was good. You also dodge to fill up Concerto a little bit faster. Especially with Verena when you don't have your liberation always up. I think we got it, yeah. We don't even need to test the Swordkeeper, you know the result already. So yeah, Kaltsaru is very strong, everyone. Keep it in mind. I mean, come on. We'll pummel the ground with Sentry. You will beat the shit out of Sentry. It's just a lone boss. Kaltsaru is very strong. I tell you, he has been strong ever since day one, and now he's just stronger with the. Actually, just because of the 4-course Deco, maybe, yeah. You know, the Nightmare. Thundering Memphis. He became a little bit stronger. But he was strong from the get-go. As it was a free-to-play team again, once again. You have Kaltsaru, Verena, Sanhua. It's simple, yet it's effective. He will still be able to do very well with Lustrous Razor. Keep that in mind. No. Also with Autumn Trace, he's going to be dealing some good damage as well. Because Autumn Trace increases basic attack damage, which are Kaltsaru's attacks during Resource Liberation state, so yeah, it's good. It gives also crit rate. If you don't have any of these and you have Lustrous Razor, you just need to hit, once again, the same thing with Lupa. It's exactly the same thing. You need to have the 5 echoes with crit rate and crit damage, and crit rate has to be above 6.9. And you will end up with no, because Kaltsaru, you have to do the same thing with Lupa, of course, but Kaltsaru doesn't give crit rate in his skill tree, so you will be missing some crit damage, to be fair. Because I think that's what I've done. It has crit rate in all echoes and actually high crit rate as well in most of them. And he's still not he's still without 50%, yeah. But he has more crit damage, so you can, it gives you the flexibility to not have one echo with crit damage. Like so, here. Like, you still see... You can still see that Katsaro has 265 crit damage, which is high. Which is a good point. A good starting point. You can do crit rate, crit damage on all 5 echoes and get this even higher. But yeah, Autumn Trace is a good balance. It gives him a good balance. You see, the stats are very balanced. You can hit these stats with Autumn Trace, or if you have a signature weapon, you can use a signature weapon. Even Gian's signature weapon, which I don't have, is good, but you will need a crit rate echo. Just remember that. And the R has to be 120, right? You have to hit Resistance Liberation every time. These also help. Yeah, this helps a lot. This one, like, even if you have him R1, your Resistance Liberation can be up more easily. It gives him energy, resistance energy. Just casting 1E, which is like 1 second. So it saves you up some time and some of your stats. Like, even if you don't hit 120, you hit 115. It's gonna be okay if you have him 1-1. You will just have to cast every time with the E, as you saw me doing as well. Like, when I was casting E, he had already the Resistance Liberation, kinda up, but I was just continuing to fire up the heavy attack. If you have him at R3, he's even stronger. And then you unlock a new possibility. Mono Electro. This would be fun. That's also good. That's also, yeah, whatever, it's something additional. But this one, yeah, it gets 25% damage bonus. It's good. I've done this with Zhang Liao, so I won't do it again. You can watch this video on my YouTube. I've uploaded the video of the Tarot Vesti clears. I think I've done it with Anchor, Zhang Liao, and the middle was with Cartithia, I think. No, with Gian. Sorry, with Gian. It was full of standard characters. So, yeah, it's good. It's different, and it's also good to see that the standard characters actually clear this without any issue. You don't need all of the premium or all the good characters, let's say. What else? Oh, I have a meme team that we can try out if you like, and be on our way to Whimpering Wastes. This is, yeah. Damn. Should I try it with Verina first? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at what I thought, and yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the team. We need this one, and then sorry, but I will do last dance here, alright? Let me also put Chakon as... Let me not forget this. Someone has the right weapon. Lumi also needs to play as a sub DPS here. Damn. Where's Lumi? Here it is. Here's my girl. So Electro sub DPS, I think it's Havok, Aero. Where is it? Oh, I'm actually blind. Alright. Then we can do whatever weapon you like. Let's do Lustrous. I think it doesn't matter really much here. He crit rate sucks. Let's do Autumn Trace. Just to have the crit rate close to 50. Her attack also sucks. But yeah. Why though? Why is it so low? You also get attack here, yeah. It's really low. Who cares? Let's go. So this team is simple. Varian buffs the team. Lumi comes in. Lumi ends her rotation and buffs resonance skill damage for Tisia so she can perform her Daka Daka with more damage. And that's about it. We play against Sentry, which is not exactly great because Tisia can fire up in the air, alright? But still, Sentry can interrupt her Daka Daka very easily. This is not a good thing. Yeah, but at least Tisia gets a little bit damage because of this area effect. Let's see how it goes. Keep in mind that Lupa and Tisia are actually great together. You can see it in the video I will upload in the next few days. Be sure to watch this because they have a good synergy. Because of how Lupa is built. Not only she increases a lot Tisia's damage, which we didn't have before, this opportunity. Like unless we use, let's say, Lumi or Cantarella or someone that amplifies resonance skill damage, or Chun-Li, actually. Chun-Li is the best amplifier for Tisia. And no, sorry, what am I saying? Brand is the best amplifier for Tisia. If you use Brand, you amplify a lot Tisia, but Lupa also amplifies the whole fusion damage of the whole team, depending on the characters you choose and you have. And also, when you have backhand, when your characters get interrupted, they recover immediately, which is very good to save up time with Tisia when she gets interrupted in the Daka Daka state. So yeah. Ooh, I messed up. I hit a little bit faster than what I should have. Why am I missing this now? All of a sudden. Alright. Let's go. Let's increase attack for the whole team. We don't need, come on, what the we don't need, to complete the full rotation for... What the fuck is happening? No need to complete the full rotation of Lumi at this point. Come on. You guys, he's so far away. So yeah, we don't need to do the full rotation of Lumi. It's not something, we don't depend on Lumi's damage here. What? Yeah, I played this wrong. I need to quick shop with... Tisia doesn't have energy regen, unfortunately. When she plays, I don't have much energy regen, so I need to quick shop so you can have Resist Liberation at some point in the fight. I might not do it much because I'm losing a lot of time. It's easier to do it when you have characters that help you, like Lupa. She helps you recover. She has, good quick shot potential itself. Alright, yeah. And it's easier to quick shot with them. Oh, I'm too far away. No, okay. Oh shit, I could do it faster so I can have the buff from Verina. But yeah, it's okay. Why am I always missing these steps? I swear I pressed this. I swear I pressed this. That's right there. But yeah, it doesn't always count. Yeah, Lumi's slow. Lumi has slow attack, so I need to be a little bit faster. But I told you, Sentry is a little bit harder because he has annoying attacks that interrupt a lot of the flow of the team. Like so. They're also very, very random at some point, so. Yeah, this time I did it with very nice spot. Not doing bad this time around. Alright. No, not now. What is this choice, this timing that this boss has? Like, it reads my mind. Is it that good? Yeah, give me trophies to lighten up the wound. I need to break its guard, it's just flying around at this point. Why this attack again? Right, we can do it. Yeah. So, another free-to-play team. That's also it has potential, but it's even better with Storekeeper because you get to recover in case something goes bad. Because in Takataka you're too vulnerable, you can't dodge, and if you want to do more damage, you need to be in Takataka state. So yeah, Storekeeper fits better this team. But if you don't have her, it's totally fine. Verena does her job. He buffs the whole team. You can have these characters easily. Lumi does give a lot of damage to Thesia, so she can perform a lot of good attacks. Especially if you have high ER, this team can be faster. because as you can see, I have 100%. I have 0 yard energy reason, so it's hard, you know, to hit some to have resonance liberation up. You need to quick swap a lot, and it's hard to quick swap. So yeah, that's about it. Let me put back anchors. Echoes. Healing effect. I'm not sure what they mean. So let's leave Tard Adversity. Try to do some runs in Whimpering Wastes. I'm not sure if you're struggling as much in Whimpering Wastes. Let's see those trophies as well. I'm not sure if you struggle as much in Whimpering Wastes as in Tard Adversity, because you understand that Tard Adversity is time limited a lot, and you need to play well in most of the occasions with most of the enemies. What else? Yeah, you need to know the rotation of the character as well. While in Whimpering Wastes, enemies don't do much except for just randomly walking away from you. Rotations tend to be the same, but you need to kill as many enemies as possible, so you can miss some parts of the usual rotation that you would do in Tower of Adversity. Like, for instance, not doing a Storekeeper's intro skill. Just an example. It's okay to miss it. That's what I mean. Yeah, the fly is still here. So yeah, let's try out some characters, some teams in Wuthering Wastes now, as we have managed to do some good runs in Tower of Adversity and see some free-to-play teams that could help you clear some of the floors so you can go all out on the hazard tower. Like, even if you have one good DPS, let's say Jinxie, you can spend your entire resources in one tower, and by just having Verena and 4-star characters, you can, or standard characters, you can just clear the other 2 towers and focus your good DPS, your Jinxie, for instance, in hazard tower. That's the essence of having as many teams as possible. So let me check my notes. I have no idea what we can do first. I've cleared Wuthering Wastes with premium Lupa team. It's good. As you can see here, it's good. You can take a look at the video in my YouTube channel. I can link it below in the stream as well. But yeah, it's just a top tier team at this point. You can do a lot because they have a lot of AoE, all these 3. So it also clears enemies faster, and when they have a token as well, yeah, it's even easier. But to tell you the truth, whenever you want to play any team in Wuthering Wastes, you can just simply use Plunderer's Captain Seal. You know, let me close the AC for a minute. It's been just firing up for hours now straight. Let it rest. So yeah, when in doubt, Plunderer's Captain Seal. Alright? Especially if you have a team that's not Katithia, let's say, to benefit from this one, because it just has Katithia on its name here. They could easily name it Katithia from Katithia source. This token. And this one I'm not even sure why and what. I think I can manage to understand what you can do with this. You can run Camellia with Cantarella to have coordinated attacks and increase Cantarella's damage. Sorry, Camellia's damage. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is a random token. This is so ultra specific that you need to have a character that scales with basic attack, or a team that's even better, and some coordinated attacks. Or let's meme this out. You know what? Let's do a meme. I'll play Camellia here, so we can accumulate a lot of points. And here we will do this. We don't need Storekeeper there. No, you know what? No, we do need them. We will do Zezi, Verena, and Cantarella here. Alright? 3 coordinate attacks. 2 out of the 3 characters scale with basic attack. Creating memes. Yeah, I know. I put the best character in Whimpering Wastes, so I can cheat out some points. I know. But you know what? My second team is just a meme, alright? So give me that as well. Give me that, at least that. What? Oh, these shits can interrupt attacks. Alright, that's interesting to see. No. I think I should do a resist operation here, so I can defeat these and. Oh, it's. I remember this. It has a lot of anti-havoc, resistant characters, enemies. Yeah. They're trying to limit Camellia's potential, so you can run a lot more teams here, instead of Camellia Rocket doing 8,000 points by themselves. I understand the concept, but yeah, it kinda limits us now that we want to do. We wanted to have someone that can do like 8,000 points for us to try and play the meme and not accumulate points. But you know, no, I have faith. I have faith that this team can do well. The meme team can do some damage. Yep, I have faith. But yeah, this wave fucks Camellia's rotation. Oh, why did I break that? Yeah, it fucks Camellia's run a lot. Yeah. My girl used to do like 3,000 for 4,000. Let's do this. And another coordinate attack. Then we do. Oh, I didn't change Catarella's weapons. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, who cares? I'm gonna focus on Zezi in any case. So their basic attack should be increased by 100% by now. So that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, you beat up the wolves easily. Oh, you have glacier resistance. No, what am I even doing here? Why do I play the characters that have that the enemies have resistance to their element? Yeah. Making my life hard in Wuthering Waves. Yeah, all these glacier resistant. What's amagolics? Yeah, they won't die. No. These won't die at all. I think we need to put Camellia here, even though it's not the best case scenario. And also change Cadrara's weapon, yeah. Oops. We need Verina to have a consistent basic attack amplification for these characters whenever, let's say, one doesn't have their Resonance Liberation up, it's okay, we'll still have the buff available. But let me... Oh, I cannot play with these two together, yeah. Like, one will suck. And I cannot put the crit damage Midnight Veil here because Rokia is supposedly playing... Oh, she has crit rate. What am I even saying? You know what? Let's try. What am I gonna miss? 22% crit rate. How much do you have? Yeah, this sucks. I can play with Augment, but for some reason I'm in battle. Why am I in battle? I'm not in battle at this point. So I need to have Cantarella with Augment, so no, why should I have here in Augment? No, I need this one. Damn. Let's do one. Let's try. No, you know what? No. We will play here with different echo sets in any case. Which is the Aero Havoc. I have crit rate in this one? Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, who cares? Your balance sucks. Yes, it's supposedly to run with Zez's signature because that was the strongest option for my account at this point. So yeah. And you don't run Controller with Zez together, so yeah. It's not like it was limiting for me, but imagine I found a way to play Zez with Candarella for no reason. Candarella increases resonance skill damage, right? I always forget. Yeah. This is just for the memes, but I want to try it out. Oh, we won't have the Resonance Liberation here up though. This is not good for the team. Like, Candarella can fire up here some things. Yeah, this is not good for the buff that we're trying to apply to the characters. It gets them a little slower to the point that we want them to reach. But yeah, we're now exactly where we want. And here. Another resist liberation for coordinated attacks. And we're already at 100 points. Wow. Yeah, this is too mimi to do anything. It's not and the point is that Candelella won't be able to damage these two as well. Though I did say that we rely on Zazie more in this team for damage. It might not be the right choice, but I need to build Candelella anew if I want to play this team. So, fuck it. Wait, I didn't press. I did press the Heron. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, Cersei does a lot of damage. Like 50k for one recent skill, and the rest of her attacks. Her coordinate attacks do a lot of damage as well. Yeah, like 16k is a lot of damage for Zazie. But yeah. Yeah. Camellia needs to do like 4,500. You can do it, my girl. I think I should do this, and then... What? They didn't die? Okay. Bring them here, all of them. Do a resonance liberation. Break them all. Alright, and then... Circuit. Yeah, now the team is really fast. Yeah, like all the heavy lifting happens here with one team. Don't interrupt me now. I'll do a resonance liberation here to break these. And supposedly, no. I'll do the enhanced resonance skill now. So they can all survive. What the fuck? Right, we're ready. Yeah, this Wuthering Waves, the reset is not made for Camellia at all. Because he always has... They both have the bears. And these also glacius, whatever they're called also. No help. Like she can still do 3,500, right? Yeah, with just a decent run here, This was meme. In this run here can, and if you have Camellia, this run on wave 1 is going to bring you the full score. So let's play a regular team now. What else do we have? Like this. Brings AoE attacks aside from the fuse damage bonus. When you cast Liberations, you just cast a big bomb of fusion. Fusion bomb. Ooh. Fusion bomb! We can try Carlotta with Zeddy. I would place Plunderer here. Not any of these. These do not work. This can still work. When resources deal resource liberation damage, which not sure I remember exactly. It's considered resonance skill, right? Everything, yeah. So yeah, it doesn't fit here that well. So, rock battle. We can try Gian with Soulkeeper and Mortefi. With Plunderers again. We need to have the right weapon for Gian. If you do a wrong setup in Whimpering Wastes, it's so bad. I think I need Edges of Harvest though here because I'm not sure I have the right balance yet. And the echoes are alright here. Also, Zookeeper is good. He needs the Static Mist. Echoes are good. Let me check a little bit. Oh, Havoc has... Okay. Yeah, whatever. Let me... Also, I forgot to change these. I will upgrade Emerald of my second Emerald of Genesis at some point. Yeah. I won't leave it like that for much longer, but with all the characters releasing, it's getting harder and harder to keep some money, you know, some sell credits and some materials to do everything. I need to make sure. Where's Kaltaro? Alright, and Lupa, where's Lupa? I was specific. You know, kind of setup for me to remember that I have the right weapons on the right spot every time. Anyway, I returned the last dance here, right? Yes. Let's do it. Let's do. I think Carlotta needs to be on the... Oh no, she can't be on the second one. Yeah, she can't be on the second one because of the glacial whatevers. So we need to be here. Yeah, we need to just start a little bit slow. Yeah, just die please. Yes, thank you. A little bit slow on the first waves, but then the team gets speed back. You also play with Verena, so you can see a more free-to-play option. You don't have, you know, and Zookeeper and Carl and Zezzy. You can replace AC with literally anyone that buffs pressure and skill damage as well, like Cantarella or you know Mortefi. Oh, what am I saying? Lumi. I was thinking coordinate attacks for some reason. So Lumis. What else? Also, Sanhua is a great buffer overall when you play her with the hero, the Moonlit Cloud set. So even if you don't have any of the DPSs you need, or sub DPS actually you need to give Carlotta the damage she needs, you can still run Sanhua in this team, just to buff the attack of Carlotta, you know, a little bit. Yeah, you also have Ladder's Ladder and Captain Seal. Oh shit. I didn't cast it in the right direction. Yeah, you also need to be aware of where you cast your Resist Liberation, so it can attack as many enemies as possible. But yeah, since you also have Ladder and Captain Seal, it helps a lot in Carlotta clearing some waves. I think I didn't do much though. 2k is not a good it's not a good wave or not good points. I think I'll go just straight Resist Liberation here to get the wolves away a little bit before doing this. Alright. I also don't have enough energy regen in with Ian, so yeah, I need to break him up so he can have the Resist Liberation ready in time. Alright, now we're rolling. Yeah, it's good. He's kind of slow on this, unfortunately. He needs a better buff. The Platinus helps, but why the fuck are you there? The Platinus Captain Seal helps here, but the point is to have a little bit more damage as well, so you can clear the waves a little bit faster with Zion. Because if you replace him with the second wave, it's not that you need much. You have the traction, but you need more damage because of the clashes of the second wave of enemies. Like the wolves are the easy part when you get some damage. You have the Clutter Seal, you have traction, you see how easily they go up. Like, yeah, that was the wolves. But these three, there are two waves of them, and that they're more bulkier. They're bulkier than the other enemies. So yeah, you won't do much. And he starts slow. So yeah, it's not. They need to be. Carlotta needs to be down and Gian needs to be up. He'll start a little bit slow, but it will be kinda better for him. Though again, you have static enemies. Maybe with Chacona he will be kinda better. Because of this. Yeah, because of this, it might give him more damage to actually clear the. We can try this again, actually, to do this better. Like here, we can again do Giants or Keeper and Mortefi, but I didn't have this one. Oh, sorry, not Mortefi, my bad. Chacona, and put this token instead. Please let me change the weapons. Great. And now Chacona buffs Jigen very well, and with the token he gets more buffs to clear the middle wave. Let me run some part of the rotation for Sezi. And so she can fill up the resist operation. Then to break the enemies. Come on. I think I should do it faster. Yeah, the middle waves in this Whimpering Wastes reset actually make it a little bit harder than other times. Because either the enemies are tankier, like in both cases they're tankier, and in this case they're also stationary, which is bad. And you also can't use Camellia here, which would totally counter them, even if they were stationary. Because Camellia just attacks everything in a widespread direction. And yeah, here you can't target them exactly all with Carlotta easily. So yeah, it kinda messes up your whole rotation. But now we're 2000, yeah, okay. We also did better. We also did the rotations better. Faster. Oh, what? Yeah, the moment I say that, like, I mess up. I need to go to the second wave. This way. Fast. Okay. Yeah, we did better though. It's like 2500, it's okay. It's decent. We rely a little bit more on Gian at this time though, which is not the best always. Alright. We have exactly what we need. So these came down more easily now. Let's do some widespread damage. Oh no, they're too split up. But you can gather also with Chacona, so yeah, so it's another good thing that Chacona has that Mortefi lacks in this scenario. Yeah, I think it's a lot better than Mortefi. Not always. Just remember that that's not always the case. But it's not like you always have Mortefi is always worse than Chacona. Because he amplifies a lot the genius damage in his own ways. Oh my god. The totem blocked me. Who would have thought? Let's do it faster. Let's do it a little bit faster. Because we do get the resonance energy back. Maybe I'll go back to GM. Oh shit. Okay, it's definitely something. We're going somewhere with this kind of setup. What else we can do here? To be fair, I also tried Katara, which was alright. I thought it would be worse. To be fair. It actually was okay. It was actually okay. I think I did 2k. I'm thinking whether I should, or what kind of video I can do with Kalsara or with Wuthering Wastes. It's still in here, just in my in the thinking process. But let's see. We can try Zani or Phoebe. I've done Kartithia a lot already, so I won't continue. We can do Sanli Yao. Again, on the second path, always. The ones with that need resource liberation a lot, that depend a lot on resource liberation, need to be on the second one. Like Zani Yao does 0 damage without casting. Some characters can do something without resource liberation, say Camellia, Jinxie. Phoebe also does damage without, but with resource liberation just more. Sunny as well. You can do like weak shop team here, or just your regular just do plenty of damage please team. Though if you have Jiangx in here concentrated energy is amplified, so it's faster to roll out. To swap here to Sanliao, but they will be a little bit slower. We can try this actually. We can try this here. But if we go with Carlotta, we will need to have them down. Otherwise, what can we do? We can do Zani here. He will have much more resistance energy, so a lot more resist liberation. And I'm not even understanding this. Sorry, this one. Really, it's just for Camellia, but in a weird way for Camellia. Except if they want to. Oh, except if it's for Frolova. They can't highlight Frolova, but I'm not sure if Frolova is scaling with basic attack to actually believe that, so Let's try a little slide here, like that way, and then we can probably go the other way around with Carlota, or we can go mono fusion team. You know what? I want to play mono fusion team, so it's okay. And where's Brand? Hey, Brand is not that strong, to be fair. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I don't have. Yeah. I realized that my Sanliya doesn't have anything on him. Like, I can play him with Stornard, I don't mind, but he needs some echoes, right? Like, no, please. Not like this. Do I have water? Kinda. With just one sip. Sit straight. It's good for the back. I can ride him like this. Jiangxin also needs her echoes again. Yeah. And yeah. He has the weapon he needs. We can try out Jiangxin just because of the concentration energy, otherwise we can do Sanhua to be faster. But we will place him down. Alright, but if you run Lupa branded Sanli, if you run Mono Fusion team, you need them down. Because they are way too slow if you don't have Resonance Liberation up. And your Resonance energy is also not good. Not good as this. So yeah, this team goes down always. So you have to think of things like that in Whimpering Wastes, which is the interesting point. In this game mode for me, that you need to place correctly the teams to do more damage, to get more from them in the waves as in points. So yeah, whether you run them here or here, this can go both ways. It's better to have them here if you have Jiangxin to be faster, but you'll be slower at first because you won't have Resonance Liberation on him. But if you have him up, if you have this team up, you can run Mono Fusion here. You can run Camellia as well, as we have said before. But not Carlota. If you want to run Carlota, you have to run her here because the enemies here have glacier resistance in the middle wave. But if you run ZX in here, you will be a little bit slower. So you might want Sanhua just to get faster. Or Yinlin, of course, Yinlin is the best scenario in this team, okay? So let's just say that you don't have Yinlin, okay? You know what, I'll do a full thing here. They're too spread out. These fighters are too spread out now. We have another one on the left. Jackson is still a little bit slow, to be fair. Come on, why is he there? I think we need Sanfa regardless. I want to cast this on these things. Yeah, Sunny Yao is very good for these three. Because they're stationary, he just fires his blast in the middle and you're good to go. Jackson also helps here because she just has this her forte and who cares? She just hits them all. But yeah, she's still a little bit slow for Whimpering Wastes. Ooh, dodge that bullet. Just destroying him, please. Thank you. 250,000. I think that was a good number. I think. For a free character. You know? Yeah, we need Sanfa. It needs to be faster. Or they need to be at the second. No. Let's just try with Sanfa. I won't chase hero weapons, okay. It doesn't matter much here. Because he's slow at first, then... Because he doesn't have Resource Liberation, you know, it sucks. Oh, that was too early. It's fucking annoying that how spread out they are at this point. Till Sunny Yao gets to Till Sunny Yao gets to the point that he has Resource Liberation up, these enemies spread out. And it ruins a lot of your rotation. It's not good to have him up as well, to be fair. Yeah, we need to have him down. So we don't go Mono Fusion, we'll go with Carlotta again, I guess. Dian is also going to be slow here, but we can try. I need Soul Keeper here actually. And Verena here. Like, these can group those fuckers that leave the area always. But the point is that, again, you don't have Resource Liberation up, so you're kinda slow at first. And let's just group them a little bit and do some damage. And now we're just doing rotations, alright? Regular rotation now. Leave me alone. So you group them here, so it's easy to target them now. They won't fly away. And then you also have G, and so yeah, this wave just got completely out. Vanished. It just vanished. Like, you didn't even see those electro predators. Like, really. Because you group them and they just die easily. How much do we do? I didn't see. Alright. So yeah, Tien is good at the first wave. He's just slow at first. Here we actually begin like straight away, fire away. Just to limit the wolves a little bit. So we can have the regular rotation up by the time that, you know, not many wolves are around and you're around at the middle wave. Like the steel wolves, I know. But you're close to the middle wave now. You do have resonance energy amplification, so Zhang Yao will have his resonance liberation ready immediately. Oh, we're still at the wolves? Okay. That's weird. Oh, yeah. Okay, we could have waited a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Immediately resist liberation. So yeah. These should be able to die a little bit easier. Oh no, why? With Sanwa, at least it's you don't get the full buffs, the right buffs that you want for Zhang Yao. You don't buff his versus liberation damage, but at least he's fast, so you can go at full speed with Zhang Yao when you need it. It still doesn't do very well though, to be fair. You actually need Yinlin, I think, to... Since he has AoE attacks as well, he helps kinda cleaning, you know, some of the stuff that might be left over. And Zhang Yao doesn't ping them. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, 1,500. Yeah, it's not good. With Katara I did one. Yeah, this Whimpering Wastes is kinda weird. It's not hard per se, but it's kinda weird. You can do though this kind of setup. Where is it? Chacona. And this one? Instead of Cartithia, if you don't have Cartithia, do you want, you know, more starter character, let's say? You can do Jian here. You saw that he has potential, right? So let's try to group them a little bit here and damage them. We will handle the ones at the far back a little bit later. Now we'll go full throttle. Yeah. So once these waves go down, it's easier to handle the rest. Let's do Storekeeper here to end the wave and go to the next one. Because it's easier to handle it with Chacona here. Like, she can do some damage as well. Chacona, even without her signature. Alright, let's do this fast to get to this wave because it's liberation. Let's clear it like in seconds. To be fair, I think I've done everything better in the previous round, but it's okay. Same trick. Use your Keeper skill to try and end the wave fast, so you can continue the rest of the rotation with Chacona here and pull them all when you're ready. Pull the next wave that's full of enemies with her heavy attack. Right. Oh, we did the same score, yeah. It's, as you see, it's consistent. You can do 2500 with Zian here. But you need, maybe you can do it with Mortefi as well. Chacona is, I think makes it a little bit easier. Now the sole purpose here is just to do the same rotation you always do with a Mono Fusion team. Like, it doesn't change at all. You start with Lupa always, you go to Brand, you do the same things as you do actually with Lupa. And then I know up like 3 hours. Yeah. You go to Chun-Li. You can do this better, even better. But yeah, you go to Chun-Li, finish up your rotation with Rose Liberation. You try to, you know, use the... Oh, I missed it. I was trying to use the AoE attack in the full wave, not in that one, but I missed Lupa's intro skill. Anyway, enhanced intro skill. Anyway, you can do this even better by starting with Chun-Li and doing Heroes' Liberation, so you have, since you have it ready in this kind of waves. So you won't miss it. You can also do quick shots. I'm playing more regularly now. Like, Yeah, I missed the Hydro skill again. Anyway, you do this better, like, tell you, use quick swaps between Braditz and Lee. Begin with San Lee's Res Liberation, go continue the rotation as usual with Lupa. Wait, I did a cast True Sight? Alright, I messed this up. Alright, we cast the Hydro skill, fellas, for the first time in the battle. But yeah, it's even with without a good run, you still do 2,500. Like there are many ways to optimize the amount of user team and get as many followings as possible. I think that's about it for today. I was trying to, you know, play with you, get some teams out of the way, and craft some teams, run some turtle adversity, Whimpering Wastes challenges, so we can, you know, find ways to get more of that end game content rewards with, even without teams that, you know, are the most usual or the most common. For free-to-play players to be able to, you know, take the rewards they want. I think I'll continue with the Lolo campaign out of screen. I think you don't, you just don't want to see the Lolo campaign. Yeah, it doesn't even have a. It's not fun. You just run this and get rewards. Yeah, it's. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you like the content, and feel free to also leave some comments below if you want to see other teams be played by me and be tested out by me. We will continue this type of content from, you know, on weekends that we don't have much to do, like in the next one as well. We might do something similar or something else, we'll see. We learn as we go. And so feel free to tune in and provide any feedback you want, or any team you want to be tested. So till then, see you everyone.